Welcome, trainers! Many of us have aspired to become Pokemon Champions at some point in our journeys, but it's a rare honor that a few gym leaders have ever attained. In fact, only 3 have ever achieved this distinction. And yes, Blue became a champion before he was a gym leader, but still, this got me thinking, what if all gym leaders had a chance to become champions? What would their teams look like? And today, we're going to be exploring this what-if scenario for the Kanto gym leaders. Here's the game plan. I'll be crafting champion level teams for each of the Kanto gym leaders, adhering to the following rules. Every Pokemon on the team must correspond to the gym leader's preferred type. Each gym leader can include a Pokemon outside of their preferred type as long as that Pokemon can learn the gym leader's signature TM move. For example, while Nidoking isn't a water type, Misty could include it on her team as long as it can learn Water Pulse. Now, I'm not saying Nidoking is actually on Misty's team, but that's how the rule works for the sake of balance. Oh, and we're sticking with Pokemon from the gym leader's original region or base game. So even if a Pokemon has an evolution from another region like Crobat, we'll be sticking with only a Golbat to maintain consistency. And now without further ado, let's dive into our exploration of what each Kanto gym leader's team might look like if they were champion. Now, it might be more intriguing to cover this idea in reverse order. So the first gym leader we're transforming into a champion is none other than Giovanni. Giovanni's team embodies his preference for ground types, packing quite the offensive punch. His ace Rhydon, boasting mixed coverage and powerful stab moves, provides commendable offensive capabilities with access to moves like Brick Break and Mega Horn, which can counter its weaknesses effectively. Its lead Marowak serves as an excellent setup Pokemon capable of sweeping weakened teams post Swords Dance. Its proficiency with Aerial Ace proves invaluable against grass types that particularly pose a threat to ground types. He'll also have both Nidoking and Nidoqueen, which synergizes really well. Nidoking has the Sheer Force ability and can deliver considerable damage when deployed strategically, while Nidoqueen, equipped with the Poison Point ability, adds a defensive layer by potentially poisoning attackers. These two combined with their diverse move pools promise a thrilling battle. Dugtrio's Arena Trap ability offers a tactical edge by trapping foes and blocking switches. However, its relatively low defenses could present challenges in drawn-out battles. Nevertheless, it does boast incredible speed and excels at setting up Sandstorm. And finally, Kangaskhan diversifies the team, and its main advantage lies in its Scrappy ability, enabling it to hit Ghost types, who in this gen are typically immune to Earthquake due to their ability. Despite the potency of Giovanni's team against certain types, a well-rounded Water or Ice type could cause serious trouble. But as a champion, Giovanni is more than capable of navigating such icy predicaments. He's certainly not one to shy away from a snowy challenge. Next on the list is the fiery strategist Blaine. This is a team that thrives on fire, benefiting significantly from Ninetales' Drought ability. This tactical edge often amplifies Blaine's fiery onslaught early in battle, leaving challengers feeling the burn. His ace Magmar is a real hotshot with Flame Body, ready to burn opponents on contact and disrupt their battle plans. Thunder Punch and Iron Tail offer solid coverage against typical fire counters, rounding out Magmar's skill set quite well. Rapidash, blessed with Flash Fire, is primed to absorb fire attacks and convert them into a power surge. The Drought ability allows Solar Beam to be unleashed in one turn as well, posing a surprising threat to water types. Furthermore, Bounce and Iron Tail contribute to a well-rounded moveset. His Flareon proves to be a fascinating pick, with its Guts ability, which powers up its attack stat when inflicted with a status condition, turning potential disadvantages into power-ups, coupled with the move Facade, which doubles its power when Flareon suffers from said status condition. This crafty combination works wonders. His Arcanine brings both an impactful offensive move with extreme speed and a potent disruptive move with Toxic. Its Intimidate ability slightly mitigates damage from physically offensive opponents, providing some much needed resilience. And lastly, his Clefable proves some type diversity, which is crucial giving the team's overall vulnerability to water, rock, and ground types. This Pokemon has Blaine's signature move Fire Blast, which sees a boost in Drought, and also knows Thunderbolt to counter water types. Light Screen bolsters the team's special defenses, and Metronome introduces an element of unpredictability, turning the battle into an absolute match of chaos. All things considered, Blaine's champion team demonstrates impressive synergy and tactical diversity, thoughtfully crafted with a blend of abilities and moves. It promises to ignite any championship battle with a strategic fire and flare. Moving on to the formidable psychic specialist and fan favorite, Sabrina. In keeping with her psychic type expertise, Sabrina's team is primed for an array of battle strategies, heavily tilting towards special attacks and status-inflicting maneuvers. Her ace, Alakazam, with its towering special attack and speed stats, poses a considerable threat, particularly after deploying a few Calm Minds. The Synchronize ability serves as a boomerang, returning any status conditions to the opponent, while Double Team enhances Alakazam's evasiveness, making it a slippery target. Typically leading the battle, Mr. Mime with the Soundproof ability excels as a setup Pokemon. Baton Pass transfers the stat changes brought on by Calm Mind, Light Screen, and Substitute to another Pokemon, laying the groundwork for crafty strategies. Hypno, equipped with Insomnia, shields the team from sleeping-inducing attacks, and also has Future Sight, which applies pressure on the opponent, triggering switches or dealing damage after 2 turns. Next is her Slowbro with a Water typing. Bolstering her team's special defense with Slowbro's Amnesia, Water Pulse stands ready to counter Rock and Ground types that might pose any threat to her Pokemon. Her Jinx adds a twist to the type mix as well with its Ice Psychic typing, and has the potential to disrupt the opponent's formation with Perish Song. Fake Tears reduce the opponent's special defense, setting up the stage for subsequent special attacks to land with greater impact. And finally, her Gengar with the Ghost typing and the Levitate ability acts as a formidable counter to other psychic types. Its access to Destiny Bond can potentially annihilate a significant adversary on the opponent's team, and it knows the signature move Psychic, which lends additional firepower. Overall, Sabrina's champion team personifies her mastery over psychic types and the strategic use of status moves and stat boosting tactics. Despite certain vulnerabilities against specific types, the thoughtfully planned strategy and intricate movesets ensure this team's strong foothold in battle, a true testament to Sabrina's proficiency and deep understanding of her Pokemon. Coming up next is the Master of Stealth, Koga himself. Koga's poison-centric team boasts diversity and is primed for a broad spectrum of strategies. His ace Weezing, with its Levitate ability, gains the immunity against ground-type moves, which is a weakness to poison types, boasting a robust offensive moveset with Sludge Bomb, Shockwave, and Flamethrower, coupled with Double Team to enhance evasiveness, making Weezing a formidable adversary. His lead is Golbat, and thanks to its Inner Focus ability, is immune to flinching. It possesses a versatile moveset including Haze to reset stat changes, Shadow Ball for dealing with psychic types, and an amazing speed which allows Golbat to serve as a strategic asset. Arbok's Intimidate ability mitigates the damage from physical attackers, and it wields Earthquake to counter other poison and steel types, while Glare can inflict paralysis on opponents, disrupting their tempo. Beedrill, equipped with the Swarm ability, powers up its bug type moves when its HP is low. Endeavor transforms a challenging situation into an advantage, and Brick Break provides a solution to steel types. Muck with the Sticky Hold secures its held item from being snatched away, and its moveset can make it quite formidable with Acid Armor amping up its defenses and minimize bolstering its evasiveness. Muck transforms into a resilient wall that opponents struggle to dismantle. And lastly, his Tentacruel's Clear Body ability shields it from stat reducing moves by the opponents, and it has Hydro Pump at its disposal for a potent water type offensive and Giga Drain for health recovery and handling ground and rock types, which typically threatens the team. Overall, Koga's championship team focuses on debilitating opponents through the combination of status moves while also maintaining a strong offensive presence. Despite the standard weakness associated with poison types, this team cleverly circumvents them through strategic movesets and broad type coverage. This makes Koga's lineup a formidable force. Next up is the aromatic maven Erica. Keeping true to her grass type specialty, Erica's team brings a garden of potent status conditions and stalling strategies to the battlefield, bolstered cleverly by the Sunny Day Solar Beam combo. Her ace Vileplume takes great advantage of the sunny climate with its Chlorophyll ability, speeding up in the sunlight. Petal Dance serves as a mighty stab move, while Sludge Bomb provides coverage against fellow grass types. Her lead Parasect can potentially trigger status conditions upon contact thanks to its ability Effect Spore, while its moves Sunny Day and amplifies the power of fire-type moves, it also enables Solar Beam to launch in a single turn without charging, delivering a powerful offensive punch as well as helping the rest of the cast increase their speed due to their ability Chlorophyll. Victory Bell and Tangela, both equipped with this ability, get a speed boost under the sunny skies set up by Parasect, enabling them to exploit Solar Beam to its full potential. And Executor can wreak havoc on opponents' strategies with Hypnosis, and it can unload significant damage with Solar Beam and Psychic. It also has Light Screen that fortifies the team's special defense for 5 turns, further bolstering their resilience. And finally, rounding off the team is Butterfree, with its Compound Eyes ability that enhances the accuracy of moves. It also knows the signature move Giga Drain that can help contribute to HP recovery, while Psybeam and Silver Wind offer decent coverage. Erica's champion team exemplifies her deep comprehension of grass-type Pokemon and the tactical employment of weather strategies. The ingenious use of Sunny Day and Chlorophyll, coupled with status moves, healing, and formidable offensive capabilities, injects this team with the life force that flourishes in battle. With meticulous planning and foresight, this team holds the potential to sow the seeds of victory against any adversary. Now on to everyone's favorite lieutenant, Lieutenant Surge. Lieutenant Surge's electric-type team boasts a strong offensive front, exceptional speed, and a tactical deployment of status moves and screens. His ace Raichu comes equipped with a well-rounded moveset. Mimic introduces an element of unpredictability by copying the last move used by the opponent, while Body Slam carries the potential to paralyze adversaries. His lead Electrode, possessing top-tier speed and the static ability, can set up a light screen to mitigate incoming special damage from the opponent, while disrupting opponent's strategies with Taunt. It's also armed with Explosion, a potential game-changer that can take down a threatening foe, although at the cost of Electrode itself. Magneton, with its sturdy ability, guarantees survival from any hit that would otherwise knock it out in a single blow. It's furnished with moves like Double Team to boost evasion and reflect to diminish physical damage for the team. Jolteon, powered by its Volt Absorb ability, can replenish HP when targeted by electric-type moves. It can paralyze adversaries with Thunder Wave, and has a high-powered yet slightly inaccurate Thunder for robust electric-type damage. His Electabuzz can induce paralysis on contact thanks to its static ability. Its moveset includes Thunder Punch for stab, Brick Break to counter rock and steel types, and Toxic to whittle down bulky opponents over time. And rounding off the team is Porygon, with its Trace ability that mimics the opponent's ability, adding a layer of unpredictability to the battles. The signature move Thunderbolt ensures reliable electric-type damage, while Zap Cannon, despite its low accuracy, can also paralyze opponents on impact. Overall, Lieutenant Surge's champion team effectively highlights the might and speed of electric-type Pokemon. Through careful orchestration of status moves, screens, and powerful electric attacks, this team can indeed electrify the battlefield. The strategic synergy and tactical team composition fittingly reflect Surge's military background, making him a formidable champion. Wow, look at that, we've already reached Misty, the water-type specialist. Misty's team features a balanced array of water types, each complemented by an extensive range of potent and tactically sophisticated moves. Her ace, Starmie, benefits from the natural cure ability, enabling it to heal status conditions upon switching out. It's armed with the versatile moveset Confuse Ray to disrupt adversaries, Psychic for tackling poison types, Thunderbolt to deal with opposing water types, and Surf for reliable stab damage. Her lead, Dugong, thanks to its Thick Fat ability, takes reduced damage from fire and ice type moves. It can also set up Safeguard to shield the team from status ailments, while its Ice Beam offers a solid counter to grass types, a major threat to this team. Poliwrath, equipped with the Damp ability to prevent self-destructive moves, wields Brick Break and Earthquake. These moves ensure excellent coverage against electric, normal, and steel types, providing a significant advantage against various opponents. Her Vaporeon, with its Water Absorb ability, can regain HP when hit with water-type moves. Its Hydro Pump offers powerful stab, and the move combination of Acid Armor and Haze allows for manipulation of defensive and offensive stats. And her Gyarados, boasting the Intimidate ability and a powerful moveset including Dragon Dance, Hyper Beam, and Earthquake, serves as a formidable offensive powerhouse. Dragon Dance enhances its speed and attack, potentially enabling it to sweep teams post-setup. And rounding off the team is Wigglytuff, with its Q-Charm ability that carries the chance to infatuate opponents that use contact moves. It has a diverse moveset featuring Water Pulse, Flamethrower, Ice Beam, and Thunderbolt for an extensive coverage. Overall, Misty's champion team perfectly epitomizes the fluidity and adaptability of water-type Pokemon. The vast range of coverage, along with stat manipulation and healing abilities, can effectively manage various threats and maintain durability. This team echoes Misty's mastery of water types and her strategic prowess, making every battle against her a challenging high tide for any challenger. And finally, we reach the last gym leader turned champion, Brock. Brock's team is a sturdy compilation of rock types, enhanced by strategic moves and some notable choices beyond his type specialty for broader coverage. His ace, Onix, shares the rock head ability with Aerodactyl. Its moveset includes Double Edge, a potent normal type move that incurs no recoil damage, Iron Tail for combating rock types, and Dragon Breath, which holds the potential to paralyze opponents. His lead is Golem, a robust Pokemon with a sturdy ability, ensuring it can withstand any hit if at full HP. Its moveset is also strategically versatile, with Explosion for a potential high damage, self-sacrificing play, and Rock Blast for reliable stab. His Kabutops, with its shell armor ability, prevents opponents' critical hits from landing, and its moveset features Mega Drain for HP recovery and also dealing with water and rock types, alongside Brick Break for coverage against ice, normal, and steel types. Amistar, another shell armor user, wields Ancient Power for stab, which could also boost all of its stats, and Ice Beam to tackle grass and ground types, who pose a significant threat to Brock's team. His Aerodactyl, which we've already stated has Rock Head, is immune to recoil damage, and its diverse moveset that includes Takedown for high damage attack without recoil, Dragon Claw for dragon type coverage, and Flamethrower for handling steel and grass types. And finally, rounding off this team is none other than Snorlax. Yup, Snorlax, whose immunity ability shields it from poison. It's also armed with moves like Hyper Beam for high damage output, and Brock's signature move Rock Tomb for lowering opponents' speed, and also adding a touch of rock type flair to the arsenal, we've given it Rollout. Overall, Brock's champion team really displays his unyielding resolve and determination, a balanced mix of powerful offensive, strategic moves, and the steadfast durability of rock type Pokemon makes this team a formidable hurdle for any aspiring Pokemon League champion. Brock's profound understanding of his Pokemon's strengths and weaknesses shapes his tactical prowess, turning each battle into a complex landscape to overcome. And there you have it, a deep dive into each of the Kanto gym leaders turned champions, analyzing their teams and strategies. From Brock's sturdy rock types to Giovanni's ground-shaking force, each champion presents a unique, challenging, and exciting hurdle for trainers to overcome. But remember, being a Pokemon champion isn't only about having the strongest Pokemon or the most effective strategies. It's about understanding your Pokemon, their abilities, and how to use them effectively, while also fostering a bond of trust and friendship. Each of these champions embodies this philosophy in their teams and battle tactics, a testament to their personal growth and their love for Pokemon. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, trainers, where we dive into the Johto gym leaders and see how they would look if they were Pokemon League champions.